All right, so this week's update, everything's still going pretty well. I've been sticking to the alternate day fasting, and then so every other day I just won't eat anything all day, and then the days that I do eat, I just eat one big meal. Um, that's been going really well. I haven't been having any issues so far with feeling hungry on my fasting days. Sometimes at night, a little bit, just because I normally eat at night, but not really, no issues. And even on my eating days, I expected to like be hungrier and be more excited to eat, and I'm just not really noticing cravings like I did before. So even on the days that I am eating, I'm just kind of like, I don't know what to eat. So it's weird because it's kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like made eating feel more like a chore, I guess, because I'm just like, oh, now I gotta decide what to eat. I haven't had any issues with like low energy or anything like that. It's kind of been the opposite. I've been having pretty decent energy. My weight loss has not been that much this week. Well, I'll put it a different way. I'll show you my Fitness Pal app, or my Fitbit app here in a minute, but what I'll notice is on the days that I don't eat, I will be lighter the next morning, and then the mornings after the days that I do eat, my weight goes up by like 2 pounds, and then it'll go back down, and then it would go back up. But it was like slowly going down until like yesterday or the day before. My weight didn't go down as much after I didn't eat, and then today I've been heavier than, like, I weighed more than I did prior to last week, I think. But I'll show you the exact numbers here in a minute. But I also think it has to do with my hormone cycle. So that's why I don't take the day-to-day weights too seriously. I would take probably a weekly or even maybe monthly average to be my kind of goal, my measurement of the weights. And that's because I started my period yesterday, and so I think that's affected, what my weight is, because I think there's certain times of the month where women just hold more water weight or things like that, so you're not going to see as much weight loss on those days. So yeah, but overall, if you look at the average for last week, it shows that I did lose like 1.5 pounds on average. So we'll see what happens over this next week. I'm going to keep going with it because I still feel pretty good. And not having to make decisions on like what to eat every day has been kind of nice. It just takes that, extra chore of thinking about food or deciding what to eat out of my mind. And I also did another step. Actually, let me go get some stuff and I'll show you. Okay, so since I've been struggling with kind of like deciding what to eat, I came across this lady on Facebook that has started her own plant-based meal delivery service in my area. And she's just a lady that cooks the stuff, I guess, at her house, or I don't know, probably she has a commercial kitchen to be able to sell it. But yeah, so I went ahead and ordered my meals for this next week from her, so I won't have to think about that because I've ordered the food. And I really like it because she uses some of her soups and stuff she has in these jars, and so I can return the jars to her, so it's a little bit more sustainable, I guess. But I got some soups, several of these different types of soups, and then she's got these like freezer meals that you can thaw out and eat. So I got a lot of them, but this is some lo mein, and this was some chowder, and then I also got this lasagna. So I'm gonna try these for my meals this week, and I really like I did used to cook purple carrot, and I still like the purple carrot stuff. I think it's really good, but it's kind of nice. I wanted to kind of support her business because she's kind of new to delivering to my area. And so yeah, this will be a little bit easier than the purple carrot cooking all the time and everything. And so I'm gonna give that a try for this week. And so I'm excited about that. And she does like minimal salt, oil, and sugar, stuff like that. She does everything from scratch. So I'm kind of excited to try it. So those are going to be my meals for this week. And I'm just going to keep doing the same thing. I'm just going to keep doing the alternate day fasting. And I did work out. I didn't work out super hard, and I really, next week my goal is to get more consistent with the workouts, and I want to get back in my routine of waking up early, because there was a time for a long time that I was waking up at like 4 or 5 in the morning, going to the gym every day, and you know, doing that consistently. And I did work out the days after, so like I would eat at night and then I would work out the next morning. I honestly feel like I could even work out on my days that I'm fasted, because I haven't really had like any major like blood sugar crashes or anything like that. So I may try to do at least a little bit of a workout every day this week. And just, I need to get more consistent. Like my whole schedule has been off for like, I don't know, at least since January or even before that, like a year. And I just want to get back in like a regular routine. I just feel better overall when I'm getting up early and getting stuff done early in the day, and it just kind of helps my whole day go better. So I'm going to try to do that. I also, the last video I said I wanted to try to get at least 10,000 steps a day. I didn't do that for every day. I did it for most days. It's just, again, I need to get in a routine. I got at least 7,000 steps. That had been my previous goal, because I know that if I walk on the treadmill for an hour, I can easily get 7,000 steps in throughout the day. But 10,000, I really need to walk about like an hour and a half to make sure that I get the 10,000 steps. So that's what I did. Every day I got at least 7,000, because I walked on the treadmill for an hour every day. But then some days I just didn't get those extra steps in to hit the 10,000. So that's going to be my goal this next week, is to definitely, even if I have to walk for an hour and a half, I'm going to do that. I'm going to try to get up earlier. Going to try to go a little bit harder in the gym, because I took it really easy to the point that I wasn't even sore. I was a little bit sore in my chest, like right here, like under my armpits. I felt like I got sore because I did kind of heavy on some chest presses and stuff. But yeah, I could definitely go a little bit harder in the gym. Another thing I'm thinking about doing is a squat, like a 30-day squat challenge, because I've done those in the past and it really like builds up my quads. So I would go like every day, do so many squats, and every day increase the number of squats that I do. And so I hate squats, so I think I need a challenge like that or something to get me back into it. So yeah, but overall I'm still feeling good. I don't think that the measurements are going to show that my body's changed that much, but I'll go ahead and hop on the apps and then do the measurements. All right, so here is my Fitbit app. So I did get my 10,000 steps already in today. Let's show last week. So yeah, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 of the days I got the 10,000 steps, and Wednesday I got really close. Thursday, yesterday, I did get at least 7,000. So I'm going to try to get the 10 every day next week. I've been getting some really good sleep, but I do want to start trying to wake up earlier. So next week I may get a little bit less sleep, but my goal is for 7 to 8 hours. Let's see. Here's the weight. So yeah. If you look at that September 8th to 14th, my average was 159.5. The week before was 163.2, and that was when I did my like 3 to 4 day fast in there, so that's why the weight went down so drastically. And then this week, my average was 158 pounds, but you can see towards the end of the week, like so let's see, so like I fasted on, let's see. So like, yeah, on the days that I woke up after fasting all day, I was like 156.8 right there, 156.3. So it went down a little bit, but then it would go up to like 159 on the days after I ate. And then, yeah, Saturday, even though I had fasted all day Friday, instead of going down to 156, it was 158.1. And then I ate yesterday, and then my weight went up to 159.9. So I think this has to do with like my hormones and my period. So we'll just keep going and keep tracking it throughout the week to see what happens. All right, let's get this over with. So I will say, I think my leggings are feeling like they're fitting a little bit better. But I don't know. We'll see. Let me take this off and start doing the measurement. Okay, so I don't think I'm noticing much of a difference visibly, but here we go. Front, side, back, side. There we go. And I am just going off of feelings. I am feeling like feeling wise bigger today. And again, that could be from my period. So let's see what the measurements say. For here. Oops, it's twisted. Last week, this was 32.25. Sorry, I stopped it because it wasn't looking right. It was like 34, but it looks like I may have actually gained some this week. Let's try it again. Oh, it's twisted. Ah. Okay. Yeah, so it's 32.5, so a little bit bigger than last week. And my chest feels bigger this week. So this will be interesting. I'll try to go through a couple of months of this and just see like if the week by week. Oh, I'm not doing a good job this time. It keeps getting twisted. We will just see how the week by week measurements go across the month, and then we'll do like a monthly. So this is looking like 37. Yeah, it's a little bit bigger. 37 and a quarter. Last week it was just 37. So it looks like both of those went up a quarter of an inch. My waist. Right at my belly button. It's looking like right at, okay, that's weird. My waist actually went down because it's looking like right at 35, and last week it was 35 and a half. And then my hips. And I'm not even going to try on those clothes that I tried on last week. I'm going to wait probably at least a month before I try on those clothes again. My hips are 42.25. Oh, so my hips actually went down. Last week they were 42.75. So they went down a half inch. That's weird. And then my thigh. Oh. 22. Stay the same. My thighs typically stay about the same. Even when I lose weight, when I'm working out, I put on muscle that kind of offsets the weight loss. So yeah, I didn't expect to see many changes this week just because towards the end of the week, my weight was going up. So yeah, I'll just keep at it. I don't feel bad. I feel really good actually. So keep going and see what happens. I'm excited about my new food. I'm excited I don't have to think about eating. I've already got my meals planned out for the week. I'm going to try to get up early. I'm going to try to get back in my routine. I haven't posted any videos of my habit tracking and stuff just because I haven't been keeping up with it. The only bad thing about the meals is I don't know what the calories and stuff are for the meals. So I won't really be able to track my calories, but if I'm only eating every other day, you know, it's got to be less than like my maintenance calories probably on average, but I don't know. I guess we'll see. I'll try to up my workouts, make sure I get 10,000 steps, and stick with the fasting, and we'll see what happens.